Well, a Southland chef is bringing fine dining dishes to the masses by cooking up high-end cuisine at affordable prices.
Yeah, his South LA restaurant just named Restaurant of the Year by the LA Times. KCAL's Finnstrom introduces us to a rising culinary star, Chef Gilberto Cetina.
If you love Mexican coastal cuisine, there's a spot here in South LA you're going to want to check out. Holbox was just named the LA Times Restaurant of the Year.
It's the name of an island off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula, which is where I'm from.
It's also where Chef Gilberto Cetina discovered mariscos long before opening up this restaurant amidst the colorful food stalls of the Mercado La Paloma marketplace.
This here is a fillet of campachi, one of our favorite fish. Since I was a teenager in Mexico, I would go diving with my cousins. And that was kind of my first exposure to this like ultra fresh seafood straight out of the ocean and onto the plate.
Decades later, Chef Cetina is reeling in a different kind of catch. In addition to the LA Times Award, he was just named California's Chef of the Year.
All we do is brush it with a little bit of this olive oil.
And his 6-year-old restaurant has already gotten 3 prestigious Michelin awards, the kind usually associated with white tablecloth dining, not counter service.
Only in LA. I think Los Angeles diners, Los Angeles food media is very accepting of the casualness of our format.
At about $25 a meal, Cetina aims to keep his delicacies affordable, while also breaking the stereotype Mexican food should be cheap.
We get to take these amazing ingredients that most people have only had in the context of fine dining American food or Japanese food at sushi restaurants.
We love their ceviche, and they have a different assortment of salsas and hot sauces over there that are really good as well.
I don't have to go Mexican anymore. I have it here.
Foodies who flock here note there's a case for aging fish, a machine that grinds corn for fresh tortillas.
And that's the masa coming down.
And a menu with cold and hot sides.
We're going to do an octopus taco and 2 of the grilled fish tacos.
I got to sample the upscaled staple.
And then the technique is you lean into it.
All right.
Wait, the Mexican way to eat a taco is pinkies out.
Pinkies out?
Pinkies out. You gotta have the pinky out like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Cetina mastered his craft without formal culinary training. He credits much of his success to a trusted mentor.
My dad is the only chef that I've worked under. This is Chichen Itza, a family restaurant that's been here for 22 years.
Just about 100 yards from Holbox, Cetina's dad created this traditional Yucatan food stand, which Cetina now also runs. His dad became one of the founding members of the Mercado, a bustling food marketplace launched by a nonprofit.
I think this part of Los Angeles needed something to offset all of the liquor stores and fast food restaurants, somewhere where people like my parents, like my mom and my dad, could settle down and start a business.
Nunca tuve problemas con él.
So my mom's words, not mine. I've always been a very good boy.
Cetina's parents have now retired in Mexico, but the married fathers, his family and heritage continue to be a part of Holbox's success. His cooking has evolved in a marinade of influences from both his birthplace and Los Angeles, and customers are eating it up.
You know, I was able to take what my family started and maybe add a few layers onto that.
Finnstrom, KCAL News.